I want to talk about health and fitness. Exercise, physical activity. Are you doing enough? If there were one thing that you could be doing that drastically improved every aspect of your life, fitness and exercising would be that thing. Positive benefits all around. Benefits to your brain and memory and attention, the way that you can move your body, your size, your strength, how much power you're able to put out. They're all things that get better when you exercise. If you work out consistently, these benefits will last a lifetime. So let's get into it. Why can I tell you about these things? So I've always been into fitness. I remember when I was little, my mom telling me to flex, and there wasn't really much there to flex, but I was looking at my bicep and I was like, wow, I can get big and strong eventually. Like, I've always lived a pretty active life. Once I got into elementary school, I did karate class for a really short time, gymnastics for a really short time. Then middle school, high school, I was doing track, pole vaulting, high jump, long jump. Besides that, I got consistent with my fitness when I was 14 or 15 years old. There was a park across from my house. That's where I started doing calisthenics. So things like push-ups, pull-ups, chin-ups, dips, straight bar dips, all with my body weight. That's a great way to start if you don't have money for a gym membership or equipment. You have all the tools you need to jump right in and go and get fit. All you have to do is start. And once I graduated high school, I ended up getting my personal training certification, had that for 2 years. Did work at a kickboxing gym for a little bit and was able to train people there and instruct them on how to move their body. It's funny because I don't feel like I do that much. Like, I know I could be doing more, but it just shows me how little everybody else is doing. That's why I'm making this video. I want to help you. What are some of the benefits of working out? Improve your memory, reaction time, emotional regulation, like it's great stress relief, improving your mood as well. Like when you work out, you heard of runner's high before, you get moving and at first it's like, wow, this kind of sucks. And then your body goes, wow, that felt good after the fact. But it's that delayed gratification. Like, it's not gonna be immediate. And it's funny, it's one of those things where you have to put in the work, but when you do put that work in, you're going to get the benefits. Like, you can't run like 2 miles every day and then not have your body adapt to that. It's so funny because it's so simple, but it's not easy per se. It's as simple as getting up and moving your body 30 minutes straight, whether that be walking, hiking, running, weightlifting. Just get out and move. It's that easy. 30 to 40 minutes, 3 to 4 times a week is the minimum you should be doing. Develop that as a habit. That is just something that you do. So if you have never exercised a day in your life before, even if you have, we're starting from square one now. You are watching this video. There's obviously something that you want to gain from this. So let's just start at square one. Where are you at right now? Where do you want to be? Do you wish that you weighed a little bit less? Have you noticed your weight slowing you down? Maybe you want to gain more weight. You see other guys out there squatting, deadlifting like crazy amounts. Like, oh, that man just squatted 5 plates. I can barely do 1 or 2. You need to be able to be honest with yourself and say, I am not where I want to be at this moment. Where do you want to be? Look into the future. How big are you going to be? How many pull-ups are you going to be able to do? How many push-ups are you going to be able to do? How fast are you going to be able to run a mile? Think about these things. And then once you think about them, next step, research how to get there. What kind of workouts will get you the results that you want? It's so easy. You can go on YouTube and look up workouts to build my chest, workouts to get better at running, workouts to get more flexible. There are so many different options. You just have to be willing to look for them. And then once you look for them, you need to implement this knowledge that you learn. Don't just sit in your head with it. That's not going to help. Sure, you have visualization and working through the movements, but that will only help you so much if you're not doing the things. Example for me. Right now, I have a training regimen that consists of weightlifting, squatting, deadlifts, machines at the gym, but also body weight exercises. So things like pull-ups, push-ups, dips, like I talked about, leg raises on the bar, cardio, running, getting outside, going for a run, doing jump rope. Mobility, lots of stretching. So taking the time to do things like yoga, even if it's not yoga, stretching. Set aside 10 to 30 minutes, hold each position for 20 to 30 seconds. Just work from top to bottom. Not exactly like that, but I'm kind of sitting in my vehicle right now, so I can't move as much as I want to. Do that every day, and I guarantee you'll be more flexible than you were before. If you didn't have a chair, could you just drop down into a squat and sit there comfortably? You should be able to do that. There are so many people that I know where they can't even get into a half squat. Like, they get down 60%. They can't get down any further without leaning all the way forward. Like, they can't squat down, ass to grass, back straight. That's something you can work towards. And it doesn't have to be all at once with these activities either. If you genuinely are busy and don't have time to set aside 30 minutes to an hour of your day, work out in between activities. That's what I did when I was little. I used to like to watch TV. Don't really watch too much anymore. When commercials came on, I'd see how many push-ups I could knock out in the 2.5 minutes until the show started again. Same thing with video game loading screens in between matches. Like, if you have time, use it. If you genuinely want to get better, use the time to get better. And then from there, just keep building that time up. Replace those bad habits with good habits. If you're sitting there and playing, and you've been playing, you have 100 hours logged into that new game that's been out for 2 weeks, and you know you could be using your time more effectively, start using your time effectively. Don't let that time pass you by. You only have so much. It's not something you probably think about often, but you need to use your time wisely. Even something I say about myself. I hate when other people waste my time because I already waste enough of my time. I need to stop wasting my time. You need to stop wasting your time. And with exercising, if you do it consistently, you can gain more time. Think of your body as an instrument you can use to create in so many different ways. If you don't condition your body for a specific activity, you aren't going to be able to perform that activity at the level you desire. Let's use running as an example. Those people that run 2-hour marathons versus the people that run 6 to 8 hour marathons. The dude that's finishing a run of 26 miles in 2 hours, in the span of that 2 hours, is putting a lot less stress on his body than barely trained for the marathon guy back here who's taken 6 to 8 hours to finish the same race. Like, think about how much longer you're putting your body through that trauma. That's where you get people that are finishing marathons and their legs don't feel the same for the rest of their lives. Like, my knees are messed up after that one run that I did. That happens because you don't train and you don't prepare. The man who's running the marathon in 2 hours is able to do that because he took the time before to train properly. And now, once he's at the big race, it's easy for him. Does his run, and he's like, I'm good to go. You have the ability to expend so much energy. The more you condition your body, the more you're going to be able to use it. You're going to have more energy. You're going to be strong. You're going to be focused. You're going to be able to output more than everyone else around you. Outside of exercising to exercise, exercise to live life. There are so many people that I know where they do one activity in a day and then they're done. Like, that was it. That was all I had energy for. You can do more if you prepare yourself to do more. And that is a very important thing when it comes to personal success and productivity, because the more optimized your body is, the more you're going to be able to do in less time. It's so important if you want to do those great things that you dream of. Rest is very important. Don't get me wrong there. Rest is so important, but you don't want to over-rest. Don't rest too much. You know what I'm saying? Once you learn the workouts that you want to do, you stick with it for a week or two, and then you go, oh, I'm good. Oh, I don't need to do that anymore. I got my workout in. After 2 weeks, you're going to lose a lot of that progress. You need to be able to do it consistently. If not every day, every other day. But try to get to the point where you can do some type of activity every day. Like, you should be able to do some activity every day. Stretch on your off days. Use those off days to do something productive. Stretch a little bit. Let's say you have a schedule. Let's say Monday, you do upper body workout. Tuesday, you do legs. Wednesday, go to a dance class. Maybe a little bit of easy movement in the morning. Just a different type of movement. Then Thursday, back into the weight training, back into the resistance training. Maybe switch it up a little bit. Instead of doing all upper body, focus on chest and triceps. Friday, back in biceps. Saturday, you're back around to legs. And then Sunday, another rest day, stretching and cardio. Easy to follow, step-by-step process. With fitness as well, there are other activities you can be doing that are active. Do you have active hobbies? Are your hobbies only sitting around playing video games and working out here and there? Get some new ones. You can gain so many skills that are so useful when it comes to putting yourself out there and meeting new people and doing things that you enjoy doing. Have you wanted to learn how to snowboard? Snowboard. Have you wanted to learn how to dance? Like I said, dance. Martial arts. Join a gym. Do you want to get out and see your city? Find a trail. Walk around. Talk to people. Who knows? You might be able to find someone who you vibe with, who you can do these things with. From that one connection, they'll introduce you to their friends that also like hiking, also like rock climbing. You can get into rock climbing. They know some good spots. From there, you can get out of town. You can find people to travel with. You don't have to stay in one spot. Take the time to become better. That's all you can do. That's all I'm doing. Like, this is an example of that for me. This is that next step. I know I can exercise. I know I'm good at it. I know I can talk. So why not talk to people about these things that I'm good at? Especially when they're things that I know would help other people as well. See where I'm going with this? If you start with one idea, that idea can grow into a brand new life for you. You can take that idea and go exactly where you desire to be. Live like the person you wish to become. I wanted to get your gears turning. I wanted to get you thinking about these things. You can get better. All you have to do is start. Hope you do something useful with this information. I hope I've helped you. I hope I was able to be of service to you. If so, let me know. If not, let me know. I know I can always improve. That's what we're here for. If you have any more questions, you can put them down in the comments. I'll also link my Instagram and other social media so you can reach out there if you want. Let's get better together. Peace.